Every single second counts. As soon as you enter that building and you start hearing those children screaming and you start hearing gunshots, those gunshots that are ringing are lives being taken or lives being seriously wounded. And this training changed my perspective on how law enforcement responds to these school shootings. Every second counts during an active shooter event, and every gunshot could be an innocent life being severely injured or worse, a life taken.
When the first people respond on the scene, you may be by yourself, but you're going to put that vest on, you're going to go in there and eliminate that threat.
And the need for active shooter training in schools is a sad reality.
We're going to use speed, we're going to use violence to eliminate that threat to keep our kids safe.
Michigan State Police invited us to their training facility in Livonia to experience this real-life simulation. The training was intense. They gave us airsoft pistols, goggles, and a bulletproof vest. With a quick briefing, they then sent us in.
Shots fired, shots fired.
The goal, to find and take out the threat as fast as we could. The sounds of gunshots and screams could be heard through the hallway.
Technical services unit.
We also spoke with Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard about the importance of communication and training between different agencies. In Oakland County, it's called OCTAC.
If one of the smaller police departments is one of the first agencies to respond to an event and another agency comes from nearby, they know exactly how to flow together. They don't have to develop a plan because they've trained on the same platform.
And as parents get ready to send their kids back to school, safety for them is at the top of mind.
It's troubling as a parent to send your child somewhere all day and you think they're going to be safe. And so it's concerning.
I would like to see that, parents, well, not parents, but school do take some type of measures to make sure that their kids are safe in other areas.
And with that active shooter training within that facility, they were using recordings of children screaming in the classroom and also recordings of gunshots in a classroom for that simulation. When officers, male and female, arrive on these scenes, some of these officers do have children of their own, and they're going to the sound of gunfire, putting their lives on the line and making sure they can eliminate that threat as quickly as they can. Back to you all in the studio.
And Peter, when you hear the screams of those children, it's hard to concentrate. Did you find it really disturbing to hear that and try to focus on what you were doing?
Yeah, you're hearing the screams and you want to help those children who, had been seriously wounded and are bleeding. But, the sad reality is that when officers do enter an active shooter situation inside a school or inside a business, they're going right to the threat. And if they see someone crying out for help, they sadly have to leave them right there, and they have to go get that threat and take care of it, and then they'll come back and tend to the wounded. So it is a very big and eye-opening experience for us to go in there and see exactly how they train and what they need to do in order to eliminate that threat and also to save lives.